So the way Quest works is that it gives you three basic commands to interact with your queues. The first one is send a message, which will allow us to send a message to one of our lists, which I will name for now test list. Right, so that went successful, and we can see that we now have a test list with a length of 1. So now we are going to demo the second command with providing basic functionality, which is to get the message, right? So we will get that message from our test list, and we will tell it that we want to get only 1. So this will return the message we have, but we can see that it has returned a way more complex structure.
All of these keys have a meaning. Since we are based off of Redis gears, I could only figure out how for now only to return strings. So you could see this as an array that can be interpreted into a dictionary or an object where it is divided by key value, key value. So I'll run down some of the basic keys right now. So UUID is a UUID created by Quest as a immutable identifier to your message. So it doesn't matter how much time you use your message, or it doesn't matter if it goes to a dead letter queue, that UUID will never change. Next is the value key, which is basically just what it represents, whatever value you sent to your message originally. Tries is a counter that gets incremented by 1 every time this message is sent to anybody. So anytime you ask for a message, any message that gets sent, it's incremented by 1. The next is in-flight true, which is basically an internal flag to see if the message is available or not. The list is to what list does this message belong? And then the next very important key is the handle, which is another UUID, but this one serves a very different purpose than the original UUID. The handle is the key that you are going to use to delete that message from the list. So right now, if I were to try to delete that message, we couldn't, because its timeout has already expired.
To demonstrate that, I will get the same message again, and I know it's going to be that same message because it's the only one we've added to the list. So I'm going to try to get that message, and I will give it I can send another parameter, which I'm telling Quest what is the visibility timeout that I want for that message. So basically, if I want to get that message now, I'm telling it I have 15 seconds to delete it. So I am going to delete that message from my test list. And again, I need to use the handle. Also notice how the handle is different this time. So I delete that message. And now if I try to check the length of my list now, it should be 0 because I've already deleted that message. So I have no more keys, right? So now we've tested the full cycle of the API. We've gone through 3 different API methods, which are send message, get message, and delete message. Now we're going to go into a little bit more of special scenarios. So first off, let's add a message with a default visibility timeout. What this means is that I am going to send a message to my test list, but now the cool part is that I am going to tell Quest, hey, this message has a visibility timeout, which is I don't want this message to be able to be sent to anyone for this amount of time. Let's say 15 seconds, right? So once I hit enter, I won't be able to do a get message because this message won't be visible until the next 15 seconds have expired. So let's see that in action. I'm going to send the message. I need to specify how many messages I want. So I still have, I could not get a message right now because those 15 seconds have not passed. But as I can see from my log in the bottom, I can tell that timeout has expired now. So I'm able to get that message.